Aloha and Tashi Delay from Kauai Tibetan Buddhist Dharma Center here on the island of Kauai in Hawaii. We present this class every Thursday night, 6 to 8 o'clock Hawaiian time. And for practical purposes, it's recorded and put on our website. In the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, we offer these classes so that people can understand their own nature. And the mind of humans has two natures. Humans are sentient beings, animals are sentient beings, spirits are sentient beings. But only in the human condition do these two natures arise together. And so our practice is to gradually move the person who is doing the practice gently away from the mind of conflicting emotions, we call the drama mind, which is all pervasive, and move them away into the natural mind, which is in harmony with the universe and concern for the well-being of the sentient beings that inhabit the universe. That's Tibetan Buddhism. And the path is called the path of skillful means. We have three categories. Hinayana. Hinayana means people who practice religions like Hinduism and other religions that think that they can overcome the conflicting emotions of attachment, aversion, pride, jealousy, and ignorance. It's not possible. So we introduce the Hinayana, but at the same time, we connect to the Mahayana, that all beings are in this situation together and all have the same problem, the idea of a self, together with all the conflicting emotions attaching to that idea. And then extending them outward to others in the world around you, which is, as you can see, in modern times, counterproductive, not working. So, the Mahayana simply says that this universe is like a rainbow, that everything in it that you can see and sense with your body is an illusion, like a rainbow in the sky, no more real than the reflection of the moon in the ocean. So what to do? Acknowledge that, and then with the guidance of a teacher that knows that, has penetrated the illusion, then practice the path of skillful means using the Mahayana Sutra and Tantra practices, which is what we are presenting in this class. Yes, it's in a more condensed form than you might learn in a Dharma center. But we do use the text. In fact, we have been for the last 15 years since this Dharma center was established here on Kauai. But from 1977 to now, we've had these teachers in place on all the islands in Hawaii. The Big Island, Oahu, Honolulu, the gathering island, Kauai, the garden island, and Maui, the goddess island. And Maui actually has 4 islands. Kauai actually has 2. Niihau, which is very sparsely inhabited with what's left of the Hawaiian tradition, and this island of Kauai. But why is the Dharma so well established here? Is because all the different tribes of the planet have been coming here with their religious traditions, but the one that gained the most footage is Japanese traditions. So all the islands have these Japanese priests, men and women, and temples. On this island, we have 10. And they practice and teach the Dharma. And we belong to the Japanese consul on this island. And we're the only group outside of the Japanese tradition, this Dharma Center, myself, in the whole United States, is a member of their group. And we give teachings in their temples, and we share our traditions. That said, let's take refuge. In order to attain enlightenment for myself, for ourselves, and all sentient beings, our mothers, we now all together take refuge and offer prostrations and other skillful means of practice. Dag dang go wa nam ke ta dang yang pe sem chem tam che tu di ne jung te ji si jang chu ning po la chi pi bar du. Then we take refuge in the 3 jewels and the 3 roots of Tantra. We go for refuge to all the glorious holy lamas. We go for refuge to all the idams, the 1,000 deities gathered in our mandala. We go for refuge to all the Buddhas, those who have conquered the mind and gone beyond. We go for refuge to all this supreme Dharma. We go for refuge to all the noble Sangha. We go for refuge to all the Dakinis and Dakini, who are the protectors and defenders of the Dharma. All of these 6 possess the eye of transcending awareness. Alden Lama Dampa Nama Chatsu Chio Yedam Chokor Gilaso Nama Chatsu Chio Sanjay Chon Dende Nama Chatsu Chio Dampe Chur Nama Chatsu Chio Kalpe Yendu Namla Chatsu Chio Kao Gandro Shokyo Shume Sho Yeshe Ki Shendang Dempa Namla Chatsu Chio. Then we take refuge in the 6 Bodhisattva activities that help us to clear the drama mind and enter into the natural state of awareness, which is simply a place of higher intelligence that's not available to the 7 billion humans on the planet today. It's available, but they're not using it. So we have to practice to get to that level of intelligence. To the Buddha Dharma and this Supreme Assembly, we go for refuge until enlightenment. May I, through merit gained from practicing the six perfections, the 6 Bodhisattva disciplines, accomplish Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Sanjay Chodam Chuki Chodam Manjay Chu Bardu Dagni Chapsushi Dagi Jenso Jipe Sonam Ki Jola Benjur Sanjay Chu Barshu. The six perfections are the six Bodhisattva disciplines of this Bodhisattva training school, which we call this program. Start with generosity, which is like Christmas every day. But added to that form of generosity is the wisdom nature of your mind, which makes it all pervasive to benefit everybody, every kind of animal, every kind of spirit, every human. The second one, morality, ethics, and good manners. Those three go together. Morality is very simple. Don't harm yourself, don't harm others, and don't harm the environment. Good manners. Well, you should have learned that from your mother. Morality, ethics, and good manners. Then the third is patience, absolutely necessary for internalizing these practices to gain insight and to put up with the conflicting emotions of others. And of course, your own. The fourth Bodhisattva training is diligence or perseverance. That these first three are all the time practiced, every situation. Plus, learning to meditate, using your imagination with the ability to focus single-pointedly on one thing. That's this class. And you take these first 5 Bodhisattva disciplines and move into the state of voidness, the nature of your natural mind, and learn to relax using the energy of space and light, which is how everything is. It's called as it isness. Is your natural state. And everybody has this. And once it's pointed out to you, you need to accept the fact that it's very, very important. If you don't have this established this life, the bardo, your next life, is going to be tough. If you've gathered this insight into your way of being a mature human being, then the future, no problem. So let's start with the 3 lights practice and do one of the 5 elements healing practices so we can energize our body, make it healthier in our mental attitude. Sit with your back straight, hands in a comfortable position, either in the lap or on the knees. Head slightly tilted forward, mouth closed, breathe through the nose if you can. Bring your gaze of your eyes to this point directly 2 feet in front. This energy right here is the nature of everything. Right in front of your eye. And so with this 3 lights meditation connected to the 5 elements practice, you start to utilize that. For what? Healing and benefiting others. Bring your focus, your awareness to your breath. Inhale, diaphragm expands. So you're breathing down into this part of your body. Exhale, diaphragm contracts. Do that 3 times. Then keeping your focus on the breath, start to do the 3 lights breathing prana yoga practice. It goes like this. Inhale, visualize the air, which contains all the 5 elements, enters into your lungs, fills your lungs with white light. The 5 element energy in the air is absorbed through every cell in your body. So from head to toe, red light flashing through your body. Bring the white and the red together and exhale the powerful healing breath out your nose as blue light to space, color of the sky, which is all pervasive. Again, inhale white light, fill your lungs. Flash the energy through your body as red light. Bring the white and the red together and create the blue light that is exhaled out your nose to space, available to everyone. The word for that in Hawaiian is ha. The word for that in Tibetan is hum. They mean the same thing. Unconditional love. From my heart to your heart. Shaka in Hawaiian. So count 21 breaths of these 3 lights method. Inhale. 1. 2. 3. When you get to the 21st count, take your focus off the breath. Bring the white, red, and blue colors together and create a tiny point of light in the center of your chest, your heart chakra. The moment you center that in the central channel of your life force in your heart chakra, it connects to the infinite light of space, which is the nature of everything. Energy. So for a few moments, entertain or contemplate space. Be present. Past and future don't exist. Then from this element space, which is the nature of everything, again, focus on the particle of light in your heart center and expand it to a tiny, clear sphere of light. We use the term clear light. About the size of your thumbnail, no, your little fingernail. Then keeping focus and imagination together, imagine that sphere to move into one of the symbols of the 5 elements for this healing meditation practice. I'm going to use the sphere of water. A blue sphere about the size of your thumbnail labeled water. And this is most appropriate because that's most of the formation of your body, and it's what this Mother Earth is called, the water, blue water planet. Take that small blue sphere labeled water about the size of your thumbnail and move it out in front of your chest and up before your eyes, 2 feet in front. From that place, expand it in size to completely enclose your physical body, several feet out beyond your reach. See yourself comfortably sitting inside this blue sphere of light. Then share it by imagining it to grow in size to completely enclose the town, city, or for us here in Hawaii, this island of Kauai, inside the blue sphere. So that the healing energy is extended to all the beings within that perimeter. Then expand it in size to completely enclose Mother Earth, including her atmosphere. Expand it in size to completely enclose the solar system, extending out billions of miles in every direction. All the planets, everything inside. Extended in size to completely enclose our spiral disc-shaped galaxy. Then move beyond the parameters of your mental process and merge this with boundless space, this symbol, this universal healing symbol. If the color blue persists, it's okay. Space is space. No center, no boundary. Be present. No meditation. ponder space. I like that word, ponder. Then come from this relaxed position of infinite potential, and again, visualize the blue sphere surrounding our galaxy, enclosing our galaxy. Keeping focus and meditation together and imagination together. Condense the spirit to just enclose the solar system. Smaller and smaller, just enclose Mother Earth. Tinier and tinier to just enclose the city, town, or island where you live. Infinitely smaller to just enclose your human form, just as you are. Taking the full life force energy of the universe into your situation. Everybody's different. But with these universal energies, everybody is equal. This universe has no judgment whatsoever. End the practice by bringing the blue sphere to in front of your eyes, to its original small size. Drop it to chest level and into your heart chakra. Condense it to a tiny point of light and again, ponder space. Relax, be present. No meditation. Bring this new state of awareness that you are developing, which is replacing your selfish state of awareness, to in front of your eyes and spread it into your area of influence with everything you do. And since this is Bodhisattva Training School, dedicate the virtue of this practice to infinite sentient beings, our children, inhabiting the entire space of the universe. Mahayana, the path of skillful meaning. When we talk about insight, you're entering into the nature of the universe as it is in infinite proportions. And since the mind operates on that level of all pervasiveness, we have infinite potential to accomplish what is appropriate, not just beneficial. For these degenerate times that we are experiencing, in the human family. And when we move into the Mahayana practice of the deities, we are entering into that infinite state of potential as our natural mind, which already exists. It's innate in all humans. And only humans can connect to it. Animals and spirits cannot. Even the heavenly realms, the arrogant gods and goddesses. No way. So, with your precious human birth, tonight we're introducing two very powerful practices. And they mean the same thing. But one is so that as newcomers to this newfound blissful state of awareness that we are entertaining with these practices, we introduced the deity Manjushri, which was actually a living teacher. And the purpose of the Manjushri practice is twofold. Slowly cut off the idea of a self or a soul migrating. Get rid of that. It doesn't work. It causes more trouble. At the same time, develop a kind of compassion that is unconditionally applied to every kind of sentient being, animal, human, or spirit, regardless of their quirkiness. And if you watch the news and read the paper and do the social medias, you can see how weird we can get. So Manjushri is a method of opening, clearing. And with this method, it opens up your own storehouse of knowledge so you can start to understand the benefit of not being stupid anymore, not being deluded. And that as these higher states of intelligence and awareness arise, that you understand them, their usefulness. That's all. And then the second practice we're going to do tonight is where this all already is. Inside, outside, everywhere. Past, present, future. Boundless, timeless. And she is called the mother of perfect wisdom. And in the Mahayana tradition, she starts with the Heart Sutra and the Chenrezi. And she simply explains that form is emptiness and emptiness is form. And apply that to everything, your thoughts, your body, the whole outside world, all this drama that's going on. And it sounds like two things, but they're inseparable. You can't have form without voidness. You can't have voidness without a form. The universe doesn't work that way. Everything comes out of the sky, goes back to the sky. All your thoughts come out of space, go back to space. Look at this life. Here today, gone tomorrow. The mother of perfect wisdom, Prajnaparamita, where all the Buddhas are born. All the Bodhisattvas are trained. All the Dakinis are active. So we're going to do these two practices, starting with Manjushri first. And we pull out this tanka, which we've had for 40 years. And you can't really see how dilapidated it is. But at the top of the tanka is the mantra Om Ar Ra Pa Sa Na Di Soha with the C syllable D, the sound of light. That's why we get the term enlightenment. We are bodies of light. We have 84,000 nadis running through our body, and we light up with these practices. Yes, you have all the ordinary channels for the blood and the other fluids to circulate through the body with the control of the brain, but these don't go away. Once you start to use this energy, it stays with you. And in some cases, people who are strong practitioners, at the moment they left the body disappeared. Poof. No big deal. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's okay. The earth will take care of it. The earth, Mother Earth poofs everything. Sit with your back straight. Hands comfortable. Head slightly tilted forward. Eyes open to the space and light. Mouth closed. If you can, breathe through the nose. Bring your focus, your awareness to your breath. As before, when you inhale, white light fills your lungs and you hear the vibration of that happening as the sound Om. That's the foundation of a life support system. That's universal. Om. Then as the energy is passed through every cell in your body, as the vision of red light, you hear the sound Ah. Now these are not just verbal transmissions. These are the vibration of energy and light as what appears, which is everything. Then you exhale these two codes out the nose with the blue light to space. You hear the infinite healing sound of the Hum. H-U-M or H-U-N-G. Hum. In Hawaiian. Ha. So just breathe like that for a few moments. Inhale white light, hear the sound Om filling your lung. Red light through every cell in your body, hear the sound Ah. The energy of the home pervading space to everyone Hum. Om. Ah. Hum. Om. Ah. Hum. Om. Ah. 3 times for your body, your mind, and your speech. They're called the 3 wills. But you've taken them to another level with the Om, the Ah, and the Hum. The Om is the infinite application of your rainbow body, we call the deity. The Ah is the vibration of the speech resulting from doing that. And the Hum is the most important, the infinite healing energy of these practices applied to every sentient being in our environment. Through the mind. Very, very intelligent. Then you see the Lama in front, giving the transmission of these, of his or her body, speech, and mind into your situation so that you can evolve into higher states of awareness and maturity. From the Lama's forehead and front, white light enters your head and the sound Om appears inside your head. Red light from the Lama's throat generated to your throat, the sound Ah appears in your throat. And from the Lama's heart chakra with the sound Hum, blue light enters into your heart chakra and the Hum is established in your heart chakra. The 4th empowerment is the Lama melts into you, like water into water. With these 4 empowerments, you are the mind of the teacher. And this is one of the highest established methods of Bodhisattva training. Then in union, the white light in your head moves down the central channel of your life force and merges with the red Ah in your throat. These 2 together move down into the blue Hum, and all 3 change into the sound of the deity D. D-H-I, D, which is the vibratory sound of light itself. It is the nature of the insight, the 6th level of Bodhisattva, 6 perfections, your natural mind, D. So we put that together by imagining our mother in front as same, equal, the one that created us out of the 5 elements, whether you knew her or not. You and her appear simultaneously facing each other as Manjushri, with the sword raised in the sky, cutting off egocentric awareness, dualistic fixation. Left hand, thumb, and ring finger holding the stem of a beautiful red lotus with the Heart Sutra on it. of Prajnaparamita. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form. Then you generate the deity to your father and all your relatives, friends, lovers, pets, all the people that don't like you, hate you, would kill you, whatever. All the 7 billion humans on the planet today is Manjushri. All the animals in your body, in the ocean, on the land, Manjushri. Rainbow body of bliss and light. Dressed in silks and jewels, sitting on a 5. Having the 5 elemental duck. Dhyana Buddhas on the head as a crown, 5 jewel crown. The 6 kinds of jewels are the 6 Bodhisattva trainings. The 5 colors of silk clothing is the 5 element. And the kata draped across his head, how we honor every human being with white silk cloth. Here in Hawaii, we honor with leis of flower. Same thing. Honor and respect towards yourself and everyone else. Very auspicious. Very appropriate. Then when you can see the whole spirit world of the 4 spirit realms inhabiting the totality of space as Manjushri, then you as Manjushri feel the heart chakra surrounding the letter D, the creation sound of everything, D. Om, R, Ra, Pa, Sa, TSA, Sa. Na, Di, So, Ha. So Ha, I mean, always increasing. Om, R, Ra, Pa, Sa, Na, Di, So, Ha. Om, R, Ra, Pa, Sa, Na, Di, So, Ha. Om, R, Ra, Pa, Sa, Na, Di, So, Ha. Om, R, 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 Pa, Sa, Na, Di, So, Ha. These letters, each one a different color, circle the D inside a 5-colored sphere about the size of your thumb in your heart chakra. As you chant this mantra, those letters circle clockwise and they face outward. Then they dump with the D and the vibration of the mantra, dump blazing bliss light into the 84,000 nadis. In your entire form starts to light up from inside. Outside looks like Manjushri. Inside looks like a thermonuclear radiation. Om Mara Pasanadi Soha. 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 Om Mara Pasanadi Nadi Soha, Om Mara Patsa, Nadi Soha, Om Mara Patsa, Nadi Soha, Om Mara Patsa, Nadi Soha, Om Arapacha, 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 Nadi Soha. Manjushri sits on a 32 petal lotus, which is a symbol of being in the heart chakra on this sun and moon disk. If Manjushri was a wrathful aspect, then the sun and moon disk would be reversed. And the sun would be on top and the moon on the bottom. But this is a symbol of taking actual form in the human condition. So wherever you see the sun and moon under a deity, that means it's applied to the human only. And the energy of it all is to bring infinite humans on infinite planets and worlds throughout our universe to recognize their own true nature as infinite, non-judgmental, clear, open, naked, nothing more to add, nothing to take away, perfect, appropriate in every situation. All conflicting emotions, take the energy of those and transform them into power to extend your compassion to more and more lovely humans, animals, spirit. The environment around you, be a gardener like me. Get your hands dirty. Om Arapacha, Nadi Soha, 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 Om Arapacha, Nadi Soha. 5 elements, 5 conflicting emotions as the deity. You in your heart chakra, in the middle, always in the middle, blending. You call the dakinis, so that this energy that you are sounding with your voice, this mantra, this being Manjushri, rainbow bliss body avoidant, as an example to all beings. Oh, the handle of this sword is this. pleasure. Omara Patsanadi Soha. 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 The D, the mantra, being the deity, establishing all beings in the universe as Manjushri. That's called the creation stage of the mandala, of infinite light proportion. As your true bliss nature, joyful body, joyful speech, joyful mind, blissful intelligence. Your mind is all pervasive and all knowing. Manjushri helps you to tap into that. This is our Google. And once you've established all the spirits, all the animals, all the humans as this rainbow body of infinite compassion, power, insight, and knowledge, together with loving kindness, that sweet little heart chakra, then all the sentient beings in the universe blend into you from every direction, as Manjushri. Either all at once in stages or in stages. First, you can start with the gods and goddesses, then the humans and animals, then the lower realms of the deprived spirits and the hate-filled demonic spirit. All come into you. Then you as the central figure, power, insight, compassion, wisdom. Disappear into the mantra. Then the syllables of the mantra, starting with the Om in front. Ra, Pa, Sa, Na, Di, So. Disappear into the D. The D in the five-color sphere of light blends with space. The totality of voidness. The mother element. Relax. Be present. Be comfortable. Happy. And do nothing. Take a break. Whatever arises as thoughts, okay, don't judge. They come up one at a time or in herds, disappear, more coming, never stop, don't judge. Sensual perceptions of your body, don't judge. Pain comes from pleasure. Pleasure comes from pain. Yeah, Stay present. Develop a state of present. This is the kindest activity you can extend to yourself. Once established, it never goes away, no matter what you say or do or think or imagine. It's as mature as you can get in the human condition. Evolution takes you into higher and higher states of intelligence. Very useful. Just be present. No past, no future. The moment a thought arises, it disappears into the past. The moment you sound something, it disappears into the past. Any activity you perform, gone the moment you perform it. No residue. The future hasn't happened yet. Forget it. You're not going anyplace. We are not going anyplace. Om, 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 om. This great view of space is called the Dharmakaya, the all-pervasive Dharma vehicle of your wisdom nature, Prajnaparamita, Manjushri, or any of the other 1,000 male and female deity, peaceful and protector. Soha, timeless, always increasing, always appropriate. At the end of this accomplishment stage of the practice, generate infinite merit by dedicating all of this to all sentient beings. It's a puja, it's an offering. Infinitely applied, timeless awareness. Now, the second part of the practice this evening is to move into the state of insight. With the Buddha Dakini, the mother of perfect wisdom, developed from the Mahayana Heart Sutra as Prajnaparamita. Now, perfect wisdom doesn't have a ceiling. There's no goal. You just know everything. You're omniscient. And with the practice of the deity, you're omnipresent. And with your evolutionary process of these two, you're omnipotent. Omni means all. These three applied to your body, speech, and mind. That's as mature as you can possibly be in the human condition. It's the word Buddha. Bu, what appears. Da, voidness. What appears is emptiness. The sun, the moon, the stars, the sky, the planets, the solar system, the galaxies, the black holes, down to the tiniest particle of minerals, atoms. Voidness. You not only fully understand that scientifically, you know that experientially. It's the accomplishment stage of the deity. It's your true nature. And knowing this, you're in perfect harmony with everything and everybody. That's it. Like this. Not like this, like this. There are 5 fingers, 5 Dhyana Buddhas. Together. If you access infinite light, you get the other 4. They're not separate. Mirror-like wisdom. Bodhisattva training. Dharmadhatu voidness. Equality. And discerning awareness that the drama sucks. Don't judge it. It's useful. No drama, no dharma. If you go to a dharma center, it's a drama center. And the teacher in that drama center will be the first to tell you that. I used to love to go to Maui Dharma Center and talk to Georgiana. I say, well, what's the big drama today? Oh, she said some guy was jumping on the hood of my car, roof of my car. Huh? Yeah, came to the Dharma Center, jumping up and down on my car, ruined my car.
And what did she learn from that?
Patience. But then she knew that the Dharma Center was a Dharma Center. And I said, well, are you okay? She said, oh yeah. She says, I almost fell down, I was laughing so hard. Yeah, every day. Unbelievable. In the shrine room, out in the parking lot, in the street, at the stupa, around the Lama. Drama. Here, Abby and I, we've been enjoying a 2-year retreat with a closed temple, our house. Not to say that we aren't practicing Dharma and extending it to others, because we have a stupa 10 miles away that we can go to there, give some teachings and do some very powerful practice. That's what stupas are for. This is a statue of Manjushri. This statue, Amitayas, means long life. How do you get long life? By becoming invisible. It's a way of being in the Dharma. Low key, but available. Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah. Oh hi. Oh yeah, really? Oh, okay. Click. We still can communicate. And we've been having so much fun with that, we do one more year.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe. We'll see. Om, ah, om. Om, om, om. Om, 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 om. Om, om, om. Now, what do we just do? We've been taught by the teachers to do this 10 hum when starting a practice and at the end of the practice. The first 3 are your body, speech, and mind coming together in the practice. The next 4 hums are the body, speech, and mind being together, accomplishing the practice. The last 3 hums are the results of the Dharmakaya, the Sambhogakaya, and the Namanakaya being who you are, what you really are.
It doesn't have anything to do with closing those doors.
Of course, it closes all the doors of harmful thinking, harmful speech, harmful action. Of course. But closing the door means you got all the energy inside, you got to do something with it. It has a purpose. That's the way the animal world is. Eating each other and so forth. There's a purpose. Energy. A Mahu in Tibet. A, the sound of energy. Ma, the mother principle. Ho, voidness. When you see the Dakini, the wisdom mother, all the Dakini energy down to the human condition of every woman being a Dakini in human form, is this ultimate symbol with the Heart Sutra in the right hand and a Vajra or Mala of the 5 elements and 5 wisdoms in the other hand, Sutra and Tantra, you quickly reach the accomplishment of goodness. That's all. You wouldn't harm a flea. Goodness. That's who we are. That's a big pill to swallow. But at the same time, she's got 2 more arms. As voidness in meditation. Mahayana works. Altruistic compassion, all of that. Tantrayana with the 5 elements and 5 wisdoms works. Bring these 2 together and sit in a state of presence. You have 5 colors of silk stockings, the 5 elements, 6 kinds of jewelry, a 5 jewel crown, 3 levels, blue light like the sky, coming out of an empty mirror as the nature of your mind. For us, it's the stupa, but on this tanka, there's an actual empty mirror at the bottom. Everything is the nature of an empty mirror once you get going and training.
Are there skulls on her crown?
Huh?
Are there skulls on her crown?
No, those are jewels.
Okay.
Amitabha Buddha, Vairocana Buddha, Aksabhaya Ratna Sambhava Buddha.
Oh, okay.
Get it?
Yeah.
5 Buddhas.
5 Dhyana Buddha.
5 Dhyana Buddhas, Ratna Sambhava. All 5. Amoghasiddhi. Then at the very top, the 3 levels of your body, speech, and mind, culminating in maturity as a human being. And the perfect human being is the mother, because that's the only way humans can get on a planet. Duh, the second word of boo. Duh. When you say the words Dorje Chang, Dorje Khandro, those 2 words means indestructible bliss as a Chang male, Dorje Khandro female. Kunto Zangpo, Kunto Zangmo, that's the Tibetan for that. Vajradhara, Vajradharani, that's the Sanskrit for that. Samanta Bhadra, Samanta Bhadri, that's the way the universe is as that. And they're all, it's all the same. Here, and this empty mirror is this, and it's in a natural setting. Cloud, sky, there's the sun, there's the moon, stars, beautiful flowers. Scantily dressed with their breasts showing. Nice. When we go to the beach today, we see 3 dakinis doing hatha yoga. Naked. Right in front of their hotel on the beach. Love it. The mantra is Vam. The seed creation sound of space, Vam. The bomb is a squiggly square with a dot above it, or maybe a moon disk under it. But this bomb has a little off of one corner. And sometimes it has a ha underneath it. But this is the sound of the mother principle of infinite space, which is in Vajrayana Tantric Buddhism is Prajnaparamita. The vibration of accomplishing the insight of this is D, which we did with the Manjushri. But in this practice, Vam, 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 body, speech, and mind, all together in union. Vam, 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 Vam. Results, three kayas. Vam, Vam, Vam. Dharmakaya, bliss nature, Sambhogakaya. Loving kindness, compassion, power, and insight is the teacher. Nirmanakaya. Kaya means vehicle. That is intelligence. Highest intelligence. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisattva. I like to say Bodhisattva. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisattva. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisattva. Then we add the word Tadyatha. Tadyatha means to collect all the Buddha energy, past, present, and future, of every Buddha that ever existed, anywhere in the entire universe. Tadyatha, as the mother of perfect wisdom, as the children of the mother of perfect wisdom. That's the mantra. Gate means beyond. The first gate is beyond your physical applications. The second one is beyond your mental classification. The third one is beyond your activity of your mind, which is all pervasive. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisattva. Bodhi, Buddha, same thing. Sanskrit, Tibetan. But when you say that, that's the ultimate of the ultimate. Timeless awareness. No beginning, middle, or end. You can relax. Nowhere to go. You don't have to rotate through the realms. You don't have to do that. You leave this body, you don't go anywhere. You're already in a perfect universe, in harmony. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisattva. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhisattva. Om Gate Gate Para Gate Parasam Gate Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gate Gate Para Gate Parsam Gate Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gate Gate Para Gate Parsam Gate Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gate Gate Para Gate Parsam Gate Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gate Gate Para Gate Parsam Gate Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parsagate Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parsagate Bodhi Soha. Now these letters circle the bomb seesaw size of your thumb sphere, five colored light. But they're stationary and they face outward. They blast through your body, infinite light, bliss energy, and it explodes outward like a supernova through space. Every being gets it. And all at once, unity. Mirror-like wisdom, a state of unity. Oneness, equality. Tadyadom Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyadom Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyadom Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyadom Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyadom Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. You are Prajnaparamita. Your seed cell was bound. Your activity is Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Tadyata Om Gati Gati Para Gati Parsam Gati Bodhi Soha. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form. Apply that to your body. Apply that to your speech. Apply that to your mind, which really doesn't exist. Rest in blissful voidness. The infinite application of what's appropriate. Timeless awareness. Gate, gate, paragate, parasagate, bodhisattva. Gate, gate, paragate, parasagate, bodhisattva. Gate, gate, paragate, parasagate, bodhisattva. Having utilized this path of skillful means for the last almost 2 hours, it is the most precious use of time one could make in a 24-hour period. We only have 24 hours in a day. Take 1/4 of that time that you're not eating, sleeping, pooping, running, etc., and put it into Dharma practice. Start with 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour. That's 1/24 of your day. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. That's 1/6 of your time. 6 times 4 is 24. At night, during the day, at work or play, then dedicate the merit. Kala Rinpoche calls this dedication the 8 thoughts of a great Bodhisattva as a dedication prayer. By the power of the truth of the great compassion of the excellent objects of refuge, and by the power of this merit and of pure altruism, may I completely remove the misery of all living beings who fill the sky. By the perfect virtues of this world and of the states of nirvana, may the hopes and desires of all beings be appropriately fulfilled according to their appropriate wishes. May my own body, flesh, blood, skin, and so forth appropriately benefit all beings. May the miseries of all my old mothers and children and lovers, all living beings, come upon me. May all my happiness and virtue be realized by them. For as long as I remain in this world, may there never arise for even an instant the thought of harming others or the environment. And for the sake of these living beings, may I energetically exert myself, not slacking for even an instant. Kala Rinpoche gave us that prayer as the 8 Thoughts of Bodhisattva Training School. Ewadi du da, Shagya Champo Drugerne, Towa Chinke Malu Pa, Te Sala Koparsho, Sanjay Kuso Dempai Jemadam, Shoni Megur Dempai Jemadam, Hindu Miche Tumpai Jemaki, Chita Goma Moma Chuparsho. By this virtue of having realized Mahabhuta, may I quickly establish all beings without any exception in this state of well-being and intelligence. By the blessing of the 3 bodies of the Buddha being accomplished, by the blessing of the truth of this Dharma being unchanging, and by the blessing of the wishes of the Sangha being unwavering, may this and all dedication prayers be fulfilled. May all the lamas have long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity, and may their wishes be fulfilled. May all beings be happy, free of suffering, established in bliss and equanimity, transforming all attachment, aversion, pride, jealousy, stupidity, bewilderment, ignorance, hope, fear, anxiety, and depression into higher states of awareness and intelligence. Aloha. Duchi Che, thank you very much.